The Cellcom Green Bay Marathon and Half Marathon are just 5 weeks away, and whether you're training for one of those races or another, there are some great resources available online and on your phone. Tammy Homan, a media relations representative for Cellcom, joins us this morning. Good morning, Tammy.
Morning.
So first, let's talk about the training runs that have been going on and talk about those and how the mood has been amongst participants.
Well, after yesterday's weather, the mood is definitely a lot better. The runners have been coming out since about January, and yesterday was really one of the days where we had some nice weather, so there were hundreds of people that come out and start from West Superior High School and take off and do their training runs together.
Okay, and I'd like to talk about, some of these training resources. We just mentioned, people have smartphones. There are some apps out there. And you had mentioned Endomondo. Can you talk about that one and how it might help someone train?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what's great about having a smartphone is there are tons of free apps that are out there, so you're just getting that added value from having your smartphone already. What Endomondo does is works with your phone's GPS, and you hit start at the beginning of your run, and it basically tracks your distance, your time. It'll map your run so you can go back and look at the route that you took. And then if you register with a free email account online, you can also sync it with an online account and go back and look at some of your runs at a later date as well.
Okay, very nice. And there's another one, it's called Runkeeper. What about that one?
That's a very similar app. It's also one that tracks your distance, your time, your calories, and then it also does some stuff with the height and the incline that you'll be running, so it's kind of interesting to see how many hills you're actually running up. And that one also syncs online and is also free from the Android market.
Okay, let's talk about some of the websites that are good resources. One of them called mapmyrun.com. It's pretty popular.
Yeah, Map My Run is great when you say you don't have a smartphone and you kind of want to plan your routes instead of going, and some people would drive a route or just kind of estimate things. This you can actually go on and it overlays a map and lets you plan your route so you know how far you're running, what roads you're going to be taking, so that you can kind of plan ahead instead of guessing while you're on the road.
And runnersworld.com.
Well, Runner's World is obviously a very popular running magazine. What's nice about that is they do have a lot of free articles that are on their site, so if you're looking for some advice on nutrition, on training plans, they have the experts, the best of the best in the running field that can give you some tips, especially for new runners who are just getting started.
I can imagine how much social media networks help too. Facebook, Twitter, what are you hearing about those and how they help?
Oh, absolutely. Well, the Cellcom Green Bay Marathon has a Facebook page that is kind of a support center for the runners. It's an easy way to find other people who are running to get some advice. If you're having an ache or pain, if you're having some confidence issues. Runners are really, it's an individual sport that has a lot of group support to it. So going there to get kind of that extra push to keep you going during those 20-mile runs like they did yesterday is kind of a big thing.
All right. Well, I think you gave us a lot of helpful information for those of you running the marathon and half marathon. Kudos to you, or for any race for that matter. I'm doing the 5K for the first time this year.
Well, that's
I'm terrified.
Exciting. Do you have a training plan?
I do, actually. But I'm still scared, but I think I might check out Endomondo or Runkeeper.
It's a good way to see how you progress.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Tammy. And we have plenty more to come here on Good Day Wisconsin. We'll be right back.